Have you ever wondered where your favorite cup of coffee actually comes from? We wanted to know, so that's why we went to this coffee farm in Kona, Hawaii, and we want to take you with us. So we want to teach you all the things that we learned about the production of coffee and got to experience all the beautiful things that Kona had to show us.
These are my babies.
It was such an amazing experience, and we didn't just learn about coffee, we got to learn about so many other things that they grow there. So we want to take you with us and show you all the things that we've learned. Come on.
Let's go. Kapitan.
So this was our first time to Hawaii ever, and we wanted to have so many different experiences and see different places. So I am a huge coffee drinker. I've also been roasting my own coffee for about 5 years now. So visiting a coffee farm was top on my list. So this morning we had already went to the Vanillery, which was the Vanilla Farm Tour, which was amazing. And we did a video on that, and we'll put that video at the end of this video so you can come along with us on the Vanilla Farm Tour. So this is the Greenwell Coffee Farm, and this was only 30 minutes south of the Vanillery. And I had looked up on Google coffee farms, and there's tons of coffee farms on the island of Kona, on the west side of the island, and there was so many options to choose from on Google. I just looked for a coffee farm with the highest ratings, the most amount of stars, and I found on a couple different websites that Greenwell offered free tours. So I thought this would be awesome, and there was great reviews on the free tours. So I said, let's go there.
Just watch your step right here.
Okay.
And go ahead and spread out all in these areas.
Okay.
So there's the coffee there.
Yes, I can smell it.
So every cup of coffee you ever had in your whole life started just like that. So just watch your umbrella right there.
So this is where you start the tour, and we kind of just hung out here for about 15 minutes, and the tour guide gave us a little bit of the history. So again, this is Greenwell Farms, and Henry Greenwell came from England to the island of Kona back in like the 1850s. Currently, they have 85 acres on this coffee orchard. So Greenwell Farms is now one of the largest and oldest coffee farms on the island of Kona.
We were so mesmerized by every plant and everything that we saw. Everything in Hawaii was like so colorful, so beautiful. It was like, I don't know, I feel like this is the closest we get to the Garden of Eden. But we saw these cool hanging things, and they're called hanging lobster claw. I think it's like so appropriate for that. But it was like kind of hollow on the inside, and it was just like the coolest thing. The grass is ready to
So the tour guide was telling us if you can see that tiny little black speck on the coffee bean, that is from the coffee berry borer. Say that 3 times. So they bore in there, and then a little worm lives inside of there, and then when it grows up, it becomes a coffee berry beetle. So that's a big problem that the coffee orchards have. So here's some of those old trees that I was talking about, and they don't harvest any coffee beans from these trees. It's just kind of a gathering area where they give history about the farm and everything like that. But if you just can kind of see those, how old they are. Here is some of the original factory over here on the right, and then over on the left is the new setup for processing all of the coffee beans.
Maybe about 35 pounds. 33.
33.
You can come closer over here. It's a nice looking bag.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, those are beauties.
I forgot to mention actually,
Green one.
Before you guys leave today, each of you are going to have to squeeze out 10,000 cherries. Right?
Nice.
Go ahead and grab a red one and get you guys started. No. Don't squeeze it yet, though. Yeah, so grab a nice red one and then move back so other people can come. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yours is. Oh, yeah.
You'll get caffeine.
Okay, this is mine.
Like the caffeine is in the seed, but in the skin there is caffeine.
Very good one.
We had a ton of it when we were kids growing up.
I can't wait.
So the coffee belt, they go where you go.
I eat coffee. Greenwell Farm.
How you do it.
Let's go. Coffee
You
time.
gotta get the then you get the 2 seeds.
Huh?
Yeah, most of the time.
Ready?
Whoa! You got jumping beans.
Did anybody get a pea berry?
Thank you.
Where's the other one? Oh, that one's dirty.
That's been Greenwell.
That's dark roast.
Okay, so
Here, where's my other one?
You have to do it.
Okay.
He said
so
the
I
other
do-
end. And you got to point it down, otherwise they'll.
Which end? This end? Whoa!
It's a good place to be a dog now.
Cool. I got one. Oh yeah.
Ew, yours have a bug in it. Gross.
Oh yeah, I got a worm. Got a worm.
Yeah, so
Hold on.
that's from the boring beetle.
Got a worm.
You
Yeah.
got the larva.
Yeah, he got 2 of them.
They
Right?
high in
That's from the
protein.
boring beetle.
Hey,
So we're gonna try and clean those out as much as we can.
Yeah.
So let's think about this for a second now, people, right? Let's say you come in with a 100-pound bag of cherries, perfectly ripe, and no boring beetle. But that never happens, okay? But let's say it does. You take the seeds out right at the beginning, you lost most of the weight. The cherry.
Mom, right here.
Oh yeah. Notice that roof right there is on. You can roll the roof.
Next, we got to see the drying area where they dry the beans they lay them out in the sun for about a week, and then they make sure that they rake the beans regularly, like 30 minutes or so to an hour, to make sure that the beans don't sprout or mold. And so they let them dry out for about a week. So this process happens right after you kind of squeeze the beans out of the cherry. And this is before they go to the roaster to roast beans. This is just the next step to dry it.
warm. So on this platform, again, this is where they're drying out, and you can hear it here in the video. They have an outer parchment layer, they call it. So as the bean dries on the inside, this parchment layer kind of gets loose and becomes brittle. And then they have a whole nother process called hulling that removes the parchment from the bean.
We got to see these really cool plants that they're called sleeping grass or shy grass, and they're like weeds, but they fold their leaves inward when you touch them or disturb them, and it's kind of like their defense mechanism. It was so cool. It was like the coolest thing we've seen. I've never seen anything like that where it just responds to your touch like that. We learned that the farm uses rootstock to graft their trees together because they used to have a nematode that would damage their rootstock. So like the base of the tree is from one plant and then the top is completely different. So it's what's called grafting. They kind of combine the two together, fuse it together to then produce a better coffee bean that's resistant to that nematode. But the grounds were so pretty. Everything was so nicely trimmed and the grass was nicely mowed and everything was in rows and organized. It was so beautiful to walk around. And
so the tour guide took us down underneath those big platforms that the beans were drying up on top. And so under here, all these big red drums that you see, these are dryers. So we were here in July, and so there was plenty of sun, plenty of heat to dry out the beans up top to get that parchment off. So none of these dryers were going, but he took us down, kind of explaining.
When you roast, the more you roast, the darker roast loses more weight, so it needs more seeds to make the pound. Even per cup, it takes more, right?
So what moisture content do you guys dry to?
Most of the bags is about 10 to 11.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 to 11%. We can go down to 8 or as high as 13.
Yeah.
Between 10, 11, 11 and a half. That's random seeds from last season. All germinated. Yeah.
Even after they were hot?
No. They just fell on the ground and just sprouted.
Coffee tree. Yeah, we're planting that at the hotel.
Oh, no. That's amazing.
Yeah, I love that.
So they're just all...
Yeah, and then of course the one with all the leaves. I like the one with the leaves that come up here.
It's like they get enough sun to, well, I guess sprouting doesn't require...
We don't need
moist.
sun.
Yeah.
Moist place.
Wow.
That's
Well,
good.
that's a good propagation right here. Just boom. Next batch. Okay, seeing all the coffee beans and everything was Philip's specialty, but this was mine. I wanted to see what else they got growing. So we got to see pineapples. So random that such a big fruit is produced on so few leaves. There's like 5 leaves for that big pineapple. And then we got to see peppercorns, like the regular salt and pepper on your table, the pepper part. So I've never seen that in my life, how it's grown. And that was so cool. Isn't it crazy how, like, you buy stuff at the store and you don't even think how it grows. Right.
So just need something to hold on.
Okay.
Oh, it's like the vanilla.
That's the one.
Flavor is. And then you see right here. Like that's what.
We just came from the vanilla farm and they recommended you. They said,
Oh, right
and they
on.
do peppercorns.
Yeah.
Now Hawaiian vanilla.
Business.
No, yeah,
vanilla.
vanilla,
Vanilla,
yeah.
Vanilla. It's like you burned. Feel how light that is. It already weighs nothing. And we still got to dry it out.
Have these been harvested? They're all stripped
Yeah.
off?
Well, the new ones. This is the new stems coming out.
Ah.
So just go ahead and crack that with your front teeth. You like black pepper?
Oh, yeah.
Just crack it with your front teeth. Suck on it for a few seconds, and then bring it back out.
Okay, ready?
Because if you just throw it in your mouth and chew on it, it's going to be hot.
That's what I did. Oh.
So then we get to see the coffee seedlings. So here they are in the nursery, and they're going to be here for, I think, like 8 to 12 months before planting out into the orchards. And then it's going to take another 3 or 4 years by the time they can actually produce. So these little coffee seedlings are on like a Robusta variety rootstock, and then Arabica is put on top of that to make the actual coffee seedling tree.
These are my babies. It's okay. Good night. Good night. It's my babies.
Taller one.
And these are my toddlers. These are my toddlers. Getting out of hand. This one got chopped off. Ooh, hold that leaf.
I can't.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All right, so we went bananas. This is the first time we've ever seen banana trees in our life. This was so cool.
I've never seen how bananas grow, and it was so amazing. I've only seen it on TV, and this was so cool to see it in person.
Our gardener Thomas, he came through and cleaned this area out last week. This is from last Friday. This is 1 week of growth right here.
What? 1
This,
week.
this one was harvested, so it didn't come back. But he cut these ones before the bunch came out. That's why it's resprouted. So if you see, even the shoots he cut back. This is the young shoots coming off from the bottom. It's a rhizome.
So yeah, since it's a rhizome, it's just going to keep coming back.
It never stops.
Oh, it's going to come back.
Bamboo. Yeah, bamboo.
It's a chocolate tree.
Yeah, that's like cacao. Whoever figured out that process.
You see the chocolate? That's where they make chocolate from. That's the chocolate plant.
So when you open it up, what's it? It's like slimy beans, and then they got a roast in the
Right there.
So the seeds in there is what's used to make chocolate.
Yeah. Yes.
Our tour guide was saying that banana trees, they're a rhizome, so they grow and you can never get rid of them pretty much. It's kind of like bamboo where they have like the whole root system underneath. And so once the banana tree produces that whole batch of bananas, you have to cut down the whole tree and then it'll send off new shoots and new trees will form.
It's already done.
Oh, okay. So the flower's closed?
Is that what that is, a flower?
Yeah, so the one right there. See?
Oh, yeah.
So it's opening right now. And then when all the bananas come out, the stem just keeps coming down.
Huh.
But it's not going to put fruit down. So when you look at that one,
Yeah.
and then you look at this one, so the longer the tail underneath the bunch, the more mature it is.
Oh,
And plus, you can see the shape here. Some of them have a harder edge. I like to wait till it gets a little bit softer edge, a little bit more plump, and then you cut the whole stalk. So you cut the stalk up there, let the whole thing fold, cut it off. And you just throw everything right back in it.
wow.
Banana is, banana is really heavy, gross.
Banana flower leaves.
Pick up one of those peels. It feels like a banana peel.
The flower?
Does it taste like banana? You want to try it?
But the bananas are smaller. They're not like the
Tastes like banana.
That is the West African
Okay.
Okay, Big Daddy.
That's a big daddy. Oh my, that's huge.
Y'all eat a lot of Yukon?
And then
Okay.
there's a medium daddy.
Medium daddy. And then we got a small.
And then
down
there's
there.
a toddler.
Okay.
And then there's a little baby.
Hold on. That's a little baby banana.
Oh, are those fire ants? Those red things.
That is.
No, I don't think these are limes. Look how big they get. Look at the brown fruit.
Oh, is that avocado?
No.
Yeah, you're right. This is.
The oranges.
That is huge. That is beautiful. Oh, I'm not ready. Go. Look at that tree.
Different from anything we've seen. Look at all these grasses.
But he told that, do not climb.
From the history of the land to the people, everything here just made this visit so special. We're already dreaming about our next trip back to Hawaii and all the adventures still waiting for us here. So if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves travel and coffee as much as we do. Thanks for sharing.
And we'll see you on the next adventure.
Aloha.
Before, after. Cheers.